welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Ryan. I recently found out that I am pregnant. So I've been having a lot of anxiety because I have had 4 losses, and the last 3 pregnancies I've had were chemicals. So currently, right now, I am on cycle day 32. So I am 4 weeks and 3 days, which is super, super early. So I don't know how to get rid of this anxiety, and I'm sure you out there know what I feel like. If you've had miscarriages or struggled with infertility and you finally get pregnant, there is, I'm sure, some level of anxiety for everyone. I have high anxiety anyway. So the only way I knew to reduce my anxiety today was to call the doctor and just ask them if I could have another quant done. So I had one done on cycle day 28, and it was 97.75. Then I had one done 2 days ago on cycle day 30, and it was 303.1, which is fantastic. It more than doubled. But for some reason today, as the day went on, my stomach just, even though I stayed busy, I got more and more anxiety, and I honestly felt like I was just going to be sick. So I called the doctor's office, and they were like, of course, come in, get your quant done. We are totally, they understood exactly where I was coming from because of the losses that I've experienced. And they said to come on in. So I went over to the doctor's office right away. Oh, that's Walter. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so when I got to the doctor's office, I sat down and I was there for like 2 seconds. And my nurse called my name, and I went over and she said, I told them to text me when you got here. I just wanted to give you a hug. And so she gave me a hug, and because it's the first time she's seen me since we found out that I'm pregnant. And she was so happy, and my other nurse came over and she was dancing and gave me a big hug. And then my ultrasound tech that was there when I had my 3 follicles at my scan, she was there, and they're like, we're so excited. And I said, y'all, I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm a crazy person because I have to get this quant checked again. And they said, no. Hold on, it's Walter again. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, so I told them that I was sorry, I wasn't trying to cause any trouble, and they said, no, we totally understand. And they said that people do it all the time, especially, women who have had losses. And they said that I can come in anytime that I want to get my quant drawn, and so that made me feel very good. So they were all really excited and saying, this is our baby too. And it was so sweet, and it felt so good because I felt like for the longest time I wasn't being heard and I just wasn't voicing my concerns enough. And now they all are on board and helping me, and it just feels so good to have this, personal relationship with all the nurses, and it feels good when I go in there. They're excited, and it made me feel better. It made some of my anxiety go away, actually. So we're back home now, and I'm still waiting on the results to come back. I'm hoping it's going to be today. I normally go in the morning. Well, this time I had to go in the afternoon because I sat all day with anxiety and decided to finally call. It was like 12 or 12:30. So right now it's 3:51 p.m. I don't know if I'll get it back today. I know some of y'all probably think that I'm crazy for having anxiety and for worrying so much, but I can't help it. I can't help it. There's nothing I can do about it. I can't help the way I feel. I can't help the worries and the fears that I have because of my past miscarriages. I think it just comes with the territory. I'm doing my best to stay busy But I can't help but these thoughts consume my mind sometimes. So my answer was to go get another quant, and that will help hopefully reduce my anxiety, my stress. I'm just praying and hoping that it's still increasing. So, yeah, I'll be back in a little bit with the results. Hey guys, it's the next morning. I got my results back last night, but I wanted to look at them with my husband because he really wanted to see what they were. So we looked at them together, and the number is 468.15. So my husband was really excited because it went up, but for me, I was a little worried because everyone says your HCG is supposed to double every 48 hours. So that is definitely not doubling. So I got a little scared. And I've been a little down since last night, worried. The doctor's office has already called me this morning. They called me about 20 minutes ago. And my doctor said that she's happy with the number because it's increasing. She said she's not worried about it not doubling. She said they see this happen, and it also depends on what time of day they draw it. Okay, sorry, my mom just called me. I had to tell her what the doctor said. So I was saying they want me to come back in 5 days after the weekend and have another blood draw. So I have to wait 5 more days. Everybody keeps telling me, calm down, it's going to be fine, quit stressing out, this is bad for you. Well, that's easier said than done. You're not in my shoes, so you don't know what it feels like. And especially if you're a person who's never experienced loss, then you don't understand. So I'm doing the best that I can right now, keeping myself busy, trying to stay positive, praying, just doing what I can. Taking deep breaths, trying to find my center and focus and just, this is a given anytime you're pregnant. They said if you have any cramping or spotting or anything, call. So I've been paying really close attention to all of that. I haven't had any, signs of miscarriage or anything like that. So I'm hoping that this blood draw doesn't mean anything because it didn't double. I've been doing a lot of research since I found out my results last night. And a lot of places say that it should double every 48 to 72 hours. So technically it wasn't even 72 hours. And it also says that it doesn't have to double. It just depends on the pregnancy, which I think we already knew that, but it's good to see it. And then also there's some places where the range for week 4 is lower than what my number is right now. So I'm going to try to focus on these good things and keep myself happy, healthy, eat good, exercise, do all the good things, ease my mind, and then we'll just see what happens in a few days. So thank you all for the prayers and for the support, and I will see you then.